Hi, Kalonica. I want to talk to you in this new video about a video that I watched um, last night. Is July morning, and you perform this soundtrack with a broken drumstick, and it's very, very, very dangerous. You continue and to complete your video, but as well it was well cracked in in more than two pieces, and it was very, very dangerous. And I want to advise you that this can hurt you very bad, um, because at the velocity of your strokes, how strong your strokes are. Um, if you get a sliver, a piece of wood that is super sharp in your hand, this is a this is a major surgery. This is not just a little scratch; it's a major surgery. The piece of wood gonna get into your hand and gonna need a surgery. Surgery means recovery. Recovery means no drums, and it's a very dangerous thing. So, what I'm suggesting you to do is to put. I'm sure you think about it, but it's to use a tape, regular tape, just to wrap your drumstick, and this way it will never fall apart. They may crack, but they will never open. They will never open, so they will never hurt you or cut into your hand, which would be a serious injury. So you can take any kind of tape as long as you are taking tape, as long as you're using them. Uh, but me, I suggest you to use, the white tape, the white medical tape that are used quite extensively. It's a kind of cotton tape. It's and it's an anti-skip. So if your hand gets wet, a little bit wet, it will not skip away. You will still have a good a control of your drumstick. Um, it's I could suggest you a hockey tape, but it's a little more gummy, and it's black. And but the white one from the medical industry, um, they are super strong, very strong tape, and you can wrap your drumstick with that, and it may crack, but it will never hurt you. You are absolutely protected against bad cut. So uh, this is what I want to talk to you about. This is something to absolutely think about and to use. And the other thing I want to talk to you is I look at your videos a lot, and I appreciate your skills mostly. It's about when I look at your videos, I look at our elaborated skills you do variety and precision, timing, synchronism. Everything is super great. But I'm wondering how you compose those drums, grooves, and fills. The combinations of your drum. How do you do it? How do you compose those? Are they pre designed, or you do it spontaneously? Um, the way that you imagine you compose your drum grooves and fills, um, it would be uh, it would be somewhat advantageous for you to determine the parameters, the factors. How do you decide to do certain strokes and certain strokes, and to do some kind of inventory about all your different strokes and fills, because they are so beautiful, they are so great, so such a high quality, and it's something like I talked to you a few months ago. It's because this quality of work is so exceptional that you it would be a very advantageous for you to present this kind of work instead of presenting it randomly in your videos, to to have a sort of catalog of drum grooves and fills. So the recording studios, when they see your videos, they appreciate your skills, but when they have a soundtrack to develop, they want to use your drum grooves and fills, but with having a catalog that you have, they could choose on their own how to design the soundtrack with your special grooves and fills. So they could, instead of saying, "Oh, I've seen this groove and fill in that video," you know, the strokes that you do on, let's say, without you of Doobie Brothers, or the one that you do in Band on the Run, or the few seconds that you do in another John. Uh, you could rationalize those fabulous strokes in parameters. This is a wild suggestion that you can think about, and maybe some comes with something, come up with something that you can use in your web platform. So the recording studios engineer could design the soundtrack according to your specialties, some kind of drums, grooves, some kind of fills, um, instead of reaching for a specific drum groove from a specific video at the specific timestamp. At a certain timestamp, you do a certain stroke, and they want that in their soundtrack. This is a kind of elaborated working process, but it could be easier for them to develop to design a soundtrack, uh, drums, instead of just oh, Kalonica, I want you to do something about that. It's you are not you are not well directed If it goes right, it goes right. But if it goes wrong, it's not good for your reputation. It's not good for your name. So if they have um, a global vision of what they want, what the kind of performance that they want, they can suggest you that how we want in that soundtrack, those kind of field, those one or one, certain video timestamp, this video timestamp, this video timestamp. But if you can um, put into parameters how you compose your sound, your drum grooves and fills, uh, it would be easier for the recording engineer to select to choose in the right selection of grooves and fills that you have in your catalog. So you have a very short repetitive, you have a long one, you have a super high velocity, you have more ballad. The possibilities are sky's the limit since you do everything so great. So it would be something very advantageous for you to develop this kind of catalog or a formula, a design formula where you can suggest to the recording engineer use that kind of framework of list of grooves and fills, and you can begin the design of the soundtrack, and then we can elaborate with that and compose with them. So I'm talking to you about that because it's where it's where you are now. When the university is gonna you're gonna complete your university, you will need a, a platform that are very user friendly for the recording engineer. So when they want a soundtrack drum soundtrack and they reach you, they're gonna say, "Oh, Kalonica, it's so easy to work with her. She has all those kind of grooves and fills. We just have to choose and redesign. Though our work is so much easier." This is the kind of attitude that you need. So think about that, and I will talk to you about that, no problem, in the coming months. So, but I think this is a way that you can elaborate and have easier contract with recording engineers. So I pray for you all the time, Kalonica. I love you, Kalonica.